That is big majority, 50% people they cured.
We are
Yeah.
recording now. We usually save the chat. So just
Yeah.
to make sure everyone knows. Hey, Baba. Dieter is here.
Dieter, Papa. Dieter.
Yeah.
Dieter.
That's why I think so. In the June only we'll able to know, because 31st May, after that, from 1st of June, if the lockdown is over, then I think so it will become more difficult in India, everywhere.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, we were wondering, will you open the MPR at some time?
I think so. That is the dream now. Yes, that is the dream. I don't know now what will happen there. Because government they will. I don't know they will permit to open the religious places or not. That is the question
Mhm.
mark. Because when the
Mhm.
religious places opens, the large scale people they want to come and they want to stay.
Mhm.
Bombay, Pune, it is really red zone, and the virus is spreading everywhere. People they want to come to Meherabad and stay for a long time, and it will become
Oh, I
difficult, more
see.
difficult,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
more difficult. That's why I don't know even if the Pilgrim Center, MPR or hostel they get open, and if the people they come from the infected area, it will become more difficult, complicated.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
That's why precautionary measure. It is better not to open the religious places, because in India,
Mhm.
thousands and thousands religious places are there of Hindus, Muslim, Christian, Buddha, and different religions, and people they gathered in a big majority. Like Sirdi,
Mhm. Mhm.
if it gets open every day, more than 50,000 people they will attend.
Mhm.
Tirupati is there,
Mhm.
the Vaishnav Devi, many places are there. And then daily minimum 10,000 people they come there in all the
Mhm.
places, and then I think so again it will become difficult for government to control everything.
Mhm. Mhm.
July now, 10th July, just now trust told to the people they can just observe the silence at their native place, at their home. And usually every year 1400 to 500 people they come and they attend the silence day here at Meherabad. But this year, strictly trust decided, not to open for the public, and people can observe the silence at their native place.
Yeah.
And people they
That's
will
very
observe the
interesting.
silence at their native place 10th July. And I also don't know, Amar Tithi also in January, because about 25 to 30,000 people they gathered at Meherabad, and it is risky. It is risky for
Mhm.
everyone.
Mhm. Mhm.
We don't
Mhm.
have that much space. Our the place is not that much spacious to keep people.
Yeah.
If 25,000 people they come and just they sleep in the tent, and a big gathering people they gathered, and they sit close to each other in a program also. Morning 7 o'clock to night, 12 o'clock. People they remain there at Samadhi side, and they sit there to see the programs, and that is also risky.
Mhm.
If
Yeah.
everything is also clear, by grace of God, Meher Baba, by October, November, even that it will become risky, to conduct the big program like this,
Mhm. Mhm.
because thousands and thousands people when they come, it is risky for everyone, for the Baba lovers also, for government also to maintain, and to trust also to maintain the
Mhm.
the program very properly. It is not possible.
Yeah.
It is not possible.
Mhm.
And maybe future Baba wants that, Just there should not be big gathering. In all religious places, people can come, stay, and take darshan and go. Do not gather for the big function, big program. If a small scale programs are there, it is good. 200, 300 people they gathered, then that is different. But thousands and thousands people, future it is risky. It is risky. That's why it is better. People can come 12 months, 12 months they can come. They can stay in NPR or hostelry in future and just go to Baba's tomb, observe the silence, sit in the tomb, and that is really the good life. Why to gather, why to come together and then create the problem for everyone, no good. No. And this is the new era started, 50 years completed, to Baba. He dropped his body. Now every 50 years, maybe the phase will change. I think so. Something will happen like that, That's why people can come, people can stay, but not in large gathering, New people will come and 50 years phase, I said, every 50 years, it will change, it will change. Now totally 50 years completed to Baba's Samadhi. Baba took the Samadhi. Then I will talk about the Baba's accident, yesterday also. Yeah, you can.
Komm doch mal, setz dich doch dazu.
That is really good. That is good, yeah.
Well, there's teacher also.
Yeah. Jai Baba. Jai Baba. Jai Baba. Jai Baba. And they are translating in German language. Okay. You are translating in German language, yes?
A few books we have translated.
Meher Baba, the Avatar manifesting.
Yeah.
That it is. Yeah.
Yeah, we are working on it at the moment.
Okay. That is really good, People must read, all Baba literature, That is the important, all Baba literature people, they must read, That new life is also good,
Yeah, very good.
Maybe in future you can get translate new life, in German. People will get interest,
Yeah,
they will read that.
So. Yeah. It's always good for many people. It's good to read it in their mother tongue, even if they understand English. They because sometimes, like Meher Baba manifesting, it's not so easy. It's not difficult, but it's also not so easy.
Yeah, that is true. Mother tongue people, when they read, they feel really closeness, of everything.
Yeah.
When we read in our mother tongue, we feel happy. That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
Baba's mother tongue was also Gujarati.
Yeah.
And most of the time, Baba used to enjoy in Gujarati, when he used to talk with Mandli people, and talk means gesture in Gujarati, Baba used to enjoy that,
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
And most of the Baba's original literature is in Gujarati, like Humas songs also. Even Baba has written the books and many couplets. It is in Gujarati or Hindi. And Baba used to enjoy that.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true. Baba's accident, like the most of you know, I think so, all of them, how it happened, and that, Myrtle Beach, about the Myrtle Beach, because Myrtle Beach is very famous in all over Baba world. People they know about the Myrtle Beach, and many people they go to the Myrtle Beach from India. Also now people they go there. They like to stay there in Myrtle Beach. Elizabeth and Norina. When they started project, Baba told them in 1944, and then they started that project Elizabeth. And when they constructed the center, they completed that. They invited Baba to inaugurate the center. Inauguration of the Myrtle Beach Center, and Baba accepted many times. It got postponed. The date was decided, and then it got postponed. Then at last, Baba asked them, what day is convenient, 10th April, or other date also Baba has given. And then at last, it was decided, 18th April, Baba will start from here, from India. And Baba, just in 18th April 1952, Baba he started from Mehernath to Bombay, along with the ladies mandli, Mehera, Mani, Mehru, Dr. Gaver, Ranu, and Kitty. All they were accompanied Baba from Mehernath to Bombay, and male mandli was also there. And in that male mandli, all these people were there, Adi Kirani, senior Adi Kirani, then Gustaji, he was just observing the silence. Dr. Nilkan Godse, in nickname, Baba gave him the nickname Nilu, Dr. Nilu, Sarosh, Khan Sahib Sarosh Ki Rani, and Adi Senior. All these people, just Baba told them, just directly they can go to the New York all male mandli. And the William Donkin, Dr. William Donkin, already he left for Myrtle Beach in the month of March. And other members, just Baba told William Donkin, go in Myrtle Beach and do the preparation and help to Elizabeth and other people. And William he left for that purpose. And then male mandli, they went to the New York. Ladies mandli, they went into the Bombay, and from Bombay to New York they fly. Glasses are better, I think.
You need.
Yeah. And that then just Baba he left with the ladies mandli in New York, and on 20th Baba he arrived there in New York, and Baba Elizabeth and Margaret and Delia, earlier, they came to the, along with William Donkin, they came to the New York airport to receive Baba. And one night, Baba stayed in New York. It was a Sunday. And when Baba went there, most of the restaurants were closed. And then Baba and all the mandli, they had the food in one Indian restaurant. They ate and they stayed in one hotel. And then Baba proceeds to the Myrtle Beach by train from New York to Florence. And in Florence, they hired the taxi or car, and then they went to the Myrtle Beach. When Baba went to the Myrtle Beach, Norina, she came to receive Baba. She did not come to the New York airport because of her heart trouble. And Baba hugged her, and then all they went to the different rooms. What Elizabeth and Margaret and Norina they constructed for Baba in Myrtle Beach, and a meeting hall, a guest house, guest room for Baba, and for the ladies mandli, and then all of them, just they stayed there, and just Baba, he remained 1 month in the Myrtle Beach. And on 9th May, Baba did the inauguration. He declared, now today is the 9th. The inauguration is taken place of the Myrtle Beach meeting hall. And Baba said just up to from the April to 9th of May, Baba just he was giving darshan to the particular people who were there. And then from 9th of May, the Baba said now people can come from all over. And then people on that day, many they came, like Ibidush, her daughter Sarman, and Francis Brebozin, Don Steven, many people, they came there. And I think so on 17th of May, about 300 people they came, they gathered there to meet Baba, 300 people from New York, and just from different places. And the big gathering was there. And Baba told just, people can come, I will meet them. And many people, then they started coming. Old time Baba lovers also, many they came, who met Baba in 1932, 1934, 35. Many people, they came in Baba's contact. And that people, they just came there in Myrtle Beach and they met Baba. Darwin Shaw and his family also, they came and they met Baba there in Myrtle Beach. Baba told Darwin Shaw, just you can keep your son here. He was 20 years old and he can do the night watch. And the Darwin Shah, he felt very happy for that. And his son also, he felt very happy, Baba gave the opportunity for the night watch. And just the son, when he came there, he traveled full night. When he traveled, he was very tired. And Baba told just, you can do the duty. And he felt very happy. But when he came to Baba, Baba told him, just now you can go and lie down on the bed. But he said, Baba, if I lie down, I will get the sleep, sound sleep. And it is impossible then for me to do the night watch. That's why it is no good to go and lie down on the bed. I will sit here. Baba said, it is my order, when I will clap, or I will, the buzzer is there, and I will put that buzzer. And if the sound you hear, immediately you can come. And he said, okay, Baba, but it will become impossible for me because I am very, very tired. Full night I traveled. And now if I go and I lie on the bed, 100% I will get the sound sleep, and then I will not able to hear your buzzer sound or your clap. Baba said, don't worry, just go. And he went to the bed in bedroom, and just he got the sound sleep. And when he got the sound sleep, Baba was just clapping, and the buzzer sound also Baba made. But till morning, he could not able to come. And in the morning, he came, and Baba just he was gesturing by hand gesture, and he could not understand that hand gesturing. Then Baba showed him the alphabetical board, and through that also Baba gestured alphabetical board. He could not understand. And Baba said, now you are really good person, very nice, but now one thing you can do, now you can go back to the New York and stay there. And when again your father and mother, they will come to the Myrtle Beach, then you come along with them, because it was difficult for him to the Baba gestured to read. It was impossible for him. Then Baba said, just you can go back to the New York. Then he went to the New York along with Ranu, because Baba, he visited in 1937. Baba visited in West, and after 37, Baba did not go to the West. And in 1952, when Baba he visited Myrtle Beach, Rano was also with Baba, and Baba told Rano, now her brother was there in New York, and Baba said just 10 to 15 days, you can go and stay with your brother. And Baba told Darwin Shah's son, just Loyal, his name was Loyal, and take Rano also along with you, and just drop her at New York at her brother's place, and then he left. Then what happened, again another boy was brought, and he was Afro-American. And when the boy came, everybody, they said Baba, he will do the night watch, and he's really very good boy. And Baba kept him. And then same thing happened, it was difficult for him to read Baba gesture or read the alphabetical board. And Baba said, now the boy, he can also live, because it is difficult for him, to read my gestures. The boy, he left. Then Baba told Meherji, Dr. Nilkan Godse, and Sarosh was there, Adi was there. Then Baba told, only you people do the night watch, because it is difficult for others, because these people, they were for longer period, they were with Baba. And when the person they were with Baba, they knew, they knew how to dance on Baba's tune, and Baba taught them, how to dance in Baba's tune. And when the newcomers used to come, it was difficult for them. Even they were very anxious, to do Baba's night watch or Baba's work. And they used to come. Baba used to give them the opportunity, but it was difficult for them, to do the work. Everybody, they feel, yes, Baba's work is really very simple, but that is not simple. That is very difficult. And even simplicity, we find that, but Baba, for the longer period, these people, they stayed with Meher Baba, and whatever Baba used to say, they used to do. The yes, the no, every moment Baba used to change his mood, and these people, they used to dance according to Baba's mood on Baba's tune, and that is the spirituality. Many newcomers, Baba gave the opportunity to them, to do the work, but it was difficult and impossible for people. Baba just gave order to the mandli, just eat the vegetarian food. Nobody can eat the non-vegetarian food, meat or chicken or even eggs also. Baba, he was not permitted, and to ladies also, Baba permitted to eat only rice and dal, no other food. And all the mandli also, when they were in Merazat, same food. When they went to the west, the rice and dal they were eating. And male mandli, Baba told them, go to the restaurant outside Matal Beach, and in that restaurant they can eat only vegetarian food. Nobody can eat the non-vegetarian food. And Afro-American, two cooks were there in Matal Beach. They hired for Baba and ladies mandli, and the cook, they used to cook the food, and they used to serve to the Baba and all ladies mandli. Even Elizabeth and Margaret and Noreen also, Baba told them just to eat the vegetarian food with ladies mandli, rice and dal. But the cook, they used to cook separately non-vegetarian food, chicken, eggs, everything they used to cook, and they used to eat non-vegetarian food. And Baba's mandli, all of them, they used to eat rice and dal. And that was the difference, that was the difference. And these Afro-Americans to cook, they used to enjoy, they used to eat everything, but only Mandli people, the restriction was there. And even Baba said, I never restrict people. Who wants to eat what, they can eat that, But for Mandli people, the freedom was not there. For others, the freedom was there, but who were with Baba, they were in binding, total binding, no freedom for anything. And the just Baba was spending complicated fiery life at that time, the complicated fiery life. And Baba said, the weakness is really, bothering me, all the weakness, and I will win in that, and then I will get freedom from the all weaknesses, and everybody will get the freedom, because complicated, fiery life. And Baba said all the weaknesses means sanskaras, of the America. I want to burn that, and that is my work, and for that work I came, complicated, fiery life. And he was spending, and Baba said up to 10th of July, the complicated, fiery life is there, and it will get, freedom. America will get freedom from that all weaknesses, and for that purpose I am working that. And that work Baba was doing. 9th May, he did the inauguration, he declared the opening of the Matlbi Center. And Baba said, according to my knowledge and understanding, I wanted the center, the design and everything, exact. Elizabeth and Norina, same, they made the same design. And two freshwater lakes are there. Ocean is close by, and just on 500-acre land. What establishment Elizabeth and Norina they did, Baba said, why I felt very happy here, because it is in the heart of Norina and heart of Elizabeth. The foundation is there on their heart, and that is the great thing, that foundation, it is 100%, correct. And Baba said, on that foundation, the Matal beach is constructed on their heart's foundation, because that love is there. And because of that love, I came here to stay and to open. And then Baba said, Matal beach, just on this soil, I stayed. And then Baba just visited there. He used to walk in the evening. He also went to the ocean side. Also, he did the boating also. Delia was there. All the ladies mandli, when they sat in the boat, Delia, she scared, to sit in the boat. And Baba, he enjoyed that, and Baba said to her, just come and sit that. And she was really totally scared, to sit in to the boat, but Baba helped her. And then anyway, she managed that, and up to 18th of May, Baba, he stayed there in the Myrtle Beach. And then from Myrtle Beach, Agnes, Agnes, na, her name is Agnes, Baba gave her the name Agni. Agni means fire, and Agni means, that is the Sanskrit word. And Baba gave the nickname to Agnes, Agni. Agni means fire, fire. And Baba was spending the complicated fiery life. And Baba also gave Agnes, the fire. She is 100% fiery, in a fiery life. And she also invited Baba for Meher Mount. And Baba, he accepted that, and all of these people, they went to the they went to the New York. Baba stayed there in New York. Ividus and Sharman also, they were there in the Myrtle Beach. They came. Francis Brabazin was there. He also came, since long, Francis Brabazin, he wanted Baba's darshan. And in the previous also, he came to the America. But Baba, he changed his program, and he did not get Baba's darshan. Once they wanted to travel, previous Murshida was there. Previous Murshid's name, before Ividush. Rabia Martin, she wanted to come to Meherabad, and Francis Brabazan wanted to join her, but she was not that much lucky. And because of, I think so, the cancer and that, she expired. And then Francis also, he cancelled his trip. And when he got the understanding, Baba is there in Myrtle Beach, he came from Australia, and he came to New York. And Baba just told him, just wait for some times. And then Baba called him to the Myrtle Beach, and he had Baba's first darshan. And just he gave his heart to Baba, and he asked Baba, I want to stay with you the whole life. and that time he was 45 years old. And Baba told him, just I will call you, don't worry that. And then it took him 7 years. After 7 years, Baba just called him at Merazad, and then he became the permanent monthly members of the Baba group, and he stayed in Merazad. When Baba went to the New York, Baba gave the darshan in Ivy Dush Center meeting hall, and there Baba gave the darshan, and then many people they attended there. From there, then Baba started, go to the Meher Mount, and just ladies were there. Sarosh, he was there with Baba, Elizabeth, Kitty, Rano, Meru, Mehera, Mani, all these people, they were with Baba, and Baba told to male Mandli directly they can, they hired the van, and Baba told them directly they can go to the Meher Mount, and they should not stop on road. Directly they go to the Meher Mount, and Meher Mount was, I think so, 3,000 kilometers from there, and they traveled to the Meher Mount, and Baba also told William Donkin, he also go and help Agnes in preparation of all the meeting. And Agnes, she told Baba, Baba, I did all the preparation, there is no need to send William. But Baba said that that is my order, William can go, and William also, he left for the Meher Mount, and then Baba, he started, from New York to Columbia, and Baba just he stayed in the Columbia along with the ladies Mandli and Elizabeth and others. And night Baba he spent there in Columbia. Just the food was there. It was given. I think so. There was no no vegetarian food, but I think the God's work, because sometimes our mind, it becomes traditional. Yes, Baba told not to eat the non-vegetarian food, and we should stop, and we should not eat permanently non-vegetarian food, and then it becomes tradition. But when there was no solution, vegetarian food was not available, and there Baba and ladies Mandli and others, they had the hot dog and ham sandwiches and hot dog. Hot dog they made from pork, pork, and ham sandwiches, and everybody they had the ham sandwich and hot dog. Then Baba used to permit sometimes, when the situation was difficult, or maybe Baba's different work, and that time Baba used to permit to consume the non-vegetarian food also. In our Baba's place, we observed that, it is not like that, Baba never made the tradition of everything. Just no, no non-vegetarian means become the strict vegetarian and become the traditional, and then one should not consume the non-vegetarian food. It was not like that. That's why all the time Baba used to work against of the mind also of the people, because we are human being, we are limited mind, and then our feeling it becomes in Baba's place. Yes, we should not eat the non-vegetarian food, but it was not like that. Time to time the Maya it get changes, illusion it get changes, and then according to that, Baba used to give the hint, give the experience of the changes of the Maya, and Baba used to allow that, to changes of Maya. That's why we can also think that, nothing is certain. Vegetarian, that is also illusion. Non-vegetarian, that is also illusion. We should understand that. If you don't understand, then we become traditional people. Yes, we should not touch, we should not eat. And Baba never wanted, his close one, his lover should become like that, orthodox, fundamentalist, or traditional. Otherwise, in past, all the religious people, they become traditional, orthodox, and fundamentalist, and then they fight. we have to do this, not like this. The God said to do such type of the things, and then it becomes traditional. That's why Baba never wanted that. And then in Colombia, they had that, non-vegetarian food. Then after that, next day, they started traveling to the Murphy, one city, Murphy, na? The city's name, Murphy, one city. And then Baba, yeah, and Baba just he stayed there, and the one night Baba he spent, and like that he traveled from the New York to Oklahoma State. In that, Baba also allowed them to see the scenery like Blue Mountain or Ruby Waterfall, and all these things also Baba himself he enjoyed, and also he told to the ladies mandli, all of them they also enjoyed. And at the last destination, uh, they got for breakfast eggs omelette, and all of them they had that the omelette. And Baba did not like the omelette, because maybe our Indian style omelette is different. We put the masala, garlic, and maybe other type of the stuff, and it becomes tasty. But in America, when they make the omelette, only eggs, and that is the plain omelette. And Baba also did not enjoy that omelette. Others they had, Baba didn't took only little bit. And then afterwards we see that they entered into the boundary of Oklahoma, and Sarosh car was there along with Baba's car. And in Sarosh car he was driving, and in his car, Dr. Gover, I think so, Dr. Gover, Kitty, and Delia, Delon, and Soros. Four people were there in second car, and first car, Baba, Mehera, Meheru, Elizabeth, and yeah, only this, and Mani Jairani was there. And all these people they were there, and Ranu was there in second car. Ranu with Kitty, Ranu was there. And Baba gave the warning to Sarosh, he can follow Baba's car, he should not stop anywhere. And he agreed for that, but some defect was there in his car, and then he used to stop, and then Baba used to stop, to wait for Sarosh, and then Baba used to scold him. I told you, just you can follow the car, and you are not obeying my orders. I will just, I will not forgotten you. You must remember that. And Sarosh told Baba some defect is there in car, that's why I had to stop to get repaired that car. Baba said, no, you have to follow that, and always remember that. And it was difficult for Sarosh also. But at last, when they entered into the Oklahoma State, uh, just, they started on hillside, the climbing. And Elizabeth, she was driving the car. Baba told her, just, she can drive very fast. And she was driving very slow, and then she started driving very fast the car. And Baba said, more fast, more fast. And she started driving like that. And there was one delivery man, post delivery, and just on the roadside he stopped his van to deliver the letter. And one car, just it was coming forward towards to the town. And in that car, one disabled guy was there. Artificial legs was up there to fix him, and his wife and a mother was there in the car. And he was driving automatic car, and he was also driving very fast. And just Elizabeth, she slowed down the car, and she thought the guy he will also slow down, and then from he will in a different direction he will come. But what happened, he was driving so fast, and when he tried to brake the car, it was became difficult. It was froze, the brake was froze. and just he hit it to the Elizabeth's car. And when he hit it to the car, Baba, he thrown out on the road. Mehera, Meheru, they thrown out, and Elizabeth just in steering, she stuck. Manija was there; she was sitting behind, in the behind seat, back seat, and she unhurt. She did not thrown down, but Mehera, Meheru, and Baba, three of them just they thrown out, and Baba just in mud side. Baba's body was lying, and Baba's nose was broken. The bleeding started. Baba's left hand and Baba's left leg just fractured. Mehra, just her skull totally fractured. She was in a serious condition. She was lying down, and Meru, she also hurt, but Baba and Mehra, they injured seriously. Both of them, they injured seriously. And after that, one farmer was there, and he came there and he saw all the scene, and he just brought some bed sheet or chadar, and he put the chadar on Baba and on Mehra, the guy, a disabled guy, his wife and mother, they also came down, they jumped, and they saw Mehra, and then his wife, she took the handkerchief and she started cleaning the blood of Mehra, and after 15 to 20 minutes, Sarosh, he came and he stopped somewhere because it was too hot and to take some cold drink, and he stopped there, and when they came on the spot, they shocked, and everybody, they jumped down, Goher, Dr. Goher, Kitty, Rano, and Sarosh, and just they saw the scenery, all dangerous scene, and Goher, she started running here, there, she did not know what to do, and behind, just one ambulance came, and in that ambulance, one guy was there, his pregnant wife was there, and he was taking to his wife and to the hospital, that Prague hospital, same hospital. And in that whole city, there was only one ambulance, and these people, they hired that ambulance. And he said, just I will drop my wife and I will send the ambulance. And that in same ambulance, then the Baba, Mehra, Elizabeth, money, they carried to the hospital. And in hospital, then just they admitted, and when they admitted into the hospital, there was hospital was small, but really the good hospital. The Dr. Neg Wilson and his wife Julia, both they were there, and just they started helping to the Mehra. They brought Mehra inside, and then they started helping her. But because she was seriously injured, Dr. Nilkan Godse, Goher, and others, Sarosh, Nilkant, they used to come to his room, and they told, you can come and see Meher Baba. He did not know who is Baba and what is Baba, but he said, Mehra is seriously wounded, and I will look after her, and then afterwards I will come. And these people, they were continuously calling the doctor. Then at last, doctor, he went to the Baba, and when he went, even that before also he saw Baba was smiling, and he thought Baba is not seriously injured, that's why he's smiling. He did not know, who is Meher Baba, but he went to the Baba, and then they took X-ray and that, and then he got the idea Baba also seriously injured, and then he shocked, even this guy is injured, but why he smiles, the face is also very charmful, and he's smiling, and he could not understand that, because he did not know who people and what people are these. But just he helped Mehra. Baba told to Sarosh, go and tell Mehera, just, she can allow to touch the male doctor, because Baba was not allowing to touch any male to the Mehera, but Baba told, permit him to give you the treatment, and then Mehera, she permitted to him. After that, he checked Baba, and after that he said, I have to call some specialist, brain specialist for Mehera and bone specialist for Meher Baba. And then he called two doctors, and then they came and they treated them. About 13 days, Baba stayed there. There was not proper place to stay, but they kept Baba in first in general room, and Baba said no to the Mandli. Then he gave his office side room for Baba, and for Mehera, for Meheru, Elizabeth, a separate room, and for money, separate room. He arranged that, and 13 days, then they stayed there. And in that 30 days, 13 days, Baba, he plastered Baba's leg, and the Baba's hand also. They just hanged. Yes, Baba's hand also they did that, and just cling, yes, cling. They put the cling on Baba's hand and plastered Baba's leg. And then what happened? Baba used to call Dr. Nilu or Dr. Gaver, and Baba used to tell them, just call doctor immediately, night 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, from his room, and tell him there is a lot of pain is there in my leg, and the plaster, it hurts me. And the doctor used to come. Baba used to smile to the doctor, and when doctor used to come, Baba used to say, now everything is all right, there is no pain, no suffering. And then again doctor used to go, and after 10 minutes Baba used to send Dr. Gover and call doctor, it is paining, I'm suffering like anything. And then again they used to call doctor, doctor used to come, and then Baba used to sit, not sit, just lie, and he used to gesture doctor, he used to talk with doctor, and doctor became intoxicated of Meher Baba. He did not get upset. Even Baba used to call him 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock night, and he used to come and he used to sit, and Baba used to talk with him. And whenever he used to come, Baba used to say, now it is no pain, less suffering. Doctor said, I will remove the plaster because now you have a lot of pain, and that plaster is hurting you. And Baba used to say, no, now plaster is not hurting me. Just don't worry about that. And when again he used to go at his bedroom, then again Baba used to send Nilu or Dr. Gover to call immediately doctor, it is hurting, it is a lot of pain. But doctor, he did not get annoyed, or he did not get upset. And whenever Baba used to call him, he used to come immediately, Why? Because he also became intoxicated of Baba. And after that, every Christmas, he used to send a Christmas card to the Mani Jairani. Every year he started that, and he also wrote later, just in that he said, these people, I did not know who are these people, but 100% they are obeying, and they are following the discipline of Jesus Christ, and I saw Jesus Christ in action. In America, he said, people, they are follower of Jesus Christ. They follow the Christ, but they never follow in action. But first time today, I saw the message and the principle of Jesus Christ, these people, they are following in action. And that is something great. And it happens only because of love. If the love is there, then it becomes possible. Without love, it never becomes possible. And I saw the Christ life in action. And he did not know Meher Baba is God or these Mandli members and nothing, but he felt that, from his inner heart. 13 days they stayed there. His wife also, she came close to the Baba, very close to the Baba. Both husband and wife, even they did not know anything, but they came close to the Baba. And after 13 days, Baba stayed there. And then after 13 days, The one thing was there, money. She was very active. She got unhurt. Uh, but Baba, when she started traveling from India, Baba told her, just silence, observe the silence, never talk with anybody. Only when Baba asked her, then she used to tell stories to Baba. She used to say something to the Baba, but with other people she should not talk. And in the whole trip she observed the silence, because she was very talkative. She used to talk with everybody. She used to do entertainment to everybody. Lot of activeness, lot of knowledge. But Baba told her not to talk with anybody and observe the silence. And she was observing the silence. Gustaji was there. He was observing the silence. And just his food was there, in the whole trip. He used to eat for breakfast ice cream, lunch ice cream, and night food also ice cream. And in the whole trip he had that, only ice cream, nothing else but ice cream. And he used to enjoy that ice cream, and he survived in that 5 months, in America, on ice cream. And that is the amazing thing of the monthly members. It is not easy to lead the life with avatar, but different type of the people were there. And just they observed the silence. Money also very talkative, but Baba told her, just observe the silence, and that is the act against of the mind. And Baba is to control to the monthly also. When they were very active, they want to talk with everybody. And it was easy for money, because she knew them good English. She was talking the English language. She was very interesting, talkative, active. But Baba told her not to talk with anybody, and she observed that. And this is the real, I think so, a love for God. When we follow His order, His principle, that is the most important. But when we see the whole world, and we feel just to entertain to the world, connect to the world, then we disconnect to the God. But when we connect to the God and we listen to Him, then we disconnect to the world. And Baba want that, one should disconnect to the world, worldly life. And Baba used to make the situation like that with the Mandli people. Why Baba used to like Mandli people? They were very close to Baba, and just they were like a dead body, totally 100% dead body. What Baba used to say, they used to follow. They did not have their own choice, own mind, nothing. Whatever Baba used to say, they used to follow, and that is the love for God. People they say, how the love comes, how to love to the God. Baba said, crush our ego, sacrifice the life for others. We can remain for others. We can lead our life for others. That is the sacrifice. And crush our ego. And if we do such type of the thing, we are loving God. 100% we are loving God. And this is the dedication. We don't know what is the love, but when we start to obey God, God's principle, God's order, and that obedience, it takes us to the God. Where it will take to us, this obedience only to the God. And it will get disconnected to the world. And when we get disconnected to the world, then our life becomes one with God. When we have lot of ambitions, lot of desires, countless desires, then even we talk about God, we try to follow Him, it becomes impossible. To follow God also, it becomes impossible, because countless sanskaras, countless impressions are there. And that impressions, with impressions, when we come close to the God, life becomes more difficult and more complicated, and then puzzling and duality, what to do. Then every moment the doubt comes, Baba is God or not. All the time doubt comes, because duality is there, all the impressions are there. And with that impressions, when we come closer and closer to God, it becomes impossible for us to follow God. That's why first we have to sacrifice life for God, selfless service to others, and crush our ego, crush our angers, crush our weaknesses, and we can try to crush that. And that is the real spirituality, and that is the real love for God. And that is the love. The definition of the love, most of the people, they say, what is the definition of love? We don't know. How to love the God? Yes, to love to God, crush ourselves, crush our desires, crush our ego, crush our anger, crush our lust, and we will able to love God. And then the love starts. Otherwise, love never gets starts. It becomes more complicated. And whenever people they come closer and closer to God, along with the sanskaras, and they don't want to clean that sanskaras, it becomes complicated, and then puzzling, then confusion, and then it becomes more difficult to love God, because every moment then the doubt is there, because weaknesses, what they do the doubt. It is illusion, it is maya, and maya is a difficult, then maya, it takes us far distance from the God. That's why first we have to try, to control our all passions, everything. When we control that, and Baba, he did with monthly members all the time. And in West also, when he has taken them, we see the life of Gustaji, money, different way. Baba gave them the different orders, obedience, and they followed that 100%. They followed, and like that also we have to follow. We have to sacrifice life step by step by step, and then the inner feeling will come. We are coming closer and closer to the God, and then we'll able to love Him. We will able to sacrifice our life for God, and God wants that only from us. God doesn't want anything from us. All these centers, all these places now. See, from January, February, everything is closed. All the religious place. Baba want our heart should open, because God is there in our heart, and we should open our heart. And through heart, if we can obey, then everything is possible. Through mind, then the religious places come out. Through mind, all the different type of worldly obedience comes out. But through heart, what Baba wants, it comes from the heart, and that heart's guidance is the perfect guidance. Mind's guidance is the illusory guidance, and then duality is there, and then puzzling, and then it becomes difficult for us to follow Meher Baba. To follow Meher Baba, that's why Baba in all over world now, he is opening our heart. And I think so the manifestation of Meher Baba, it is in the large scale in all over world. It is spreading through this virus, like Baba's loves virus. It is entering into the heart of the world, and after this, the something good will come out. People, they will become more humble, more the sacrifice they will do, and people will come close to the God. And this is also the different type of work of Meher Baba and Baba, because it never happened in the world, just to close all religious places. To close the religious places means big fighting. People, they kill each other. My religious place you are closing, then I will kill, I will do this, I will fight. But today, nothing is happening. Peacefully, lovingly, by scared, maybe people, they are closing everything, and they are keeping distance from each other, isolation, seclusion, and all these things. Baba's all the qualities, what Baba did in the life of 75 years, people, they are implementing in their life. They are taking everything in their life. Baba's alphabetical board also, what Baba used, gestures, ABCD. Now the whole world is using that as a keyboard. Everywhere, mobile, the laptop, computer, whole world is using that, and all Baba, what he worked for the human being, people, they are implementing, and it is just a world, 100% world will change, because this is Baba's work and Baba's cause. Something very good will come from this, and it will help to the world, to get change, and they will come closer and closer to the God. Many changes will come, and that is my feeling. Lot of changes, and Baba is entering into the heart of each one. That's why first all the construction was built by human being, by us. Baba, he closed first all the structure. Even Baba Samadhi also, it got closed. All these perfect master, Baba's master also, Sai Baba or Tajuddin or Baba Jan, it also got closed. And past avatar, past incarnation, their tomb, their mosque, their churches also, it got closed. And something, Baba's work is there, and the heart will open. People, they will experience God, their feeling will change, and for that purpose Baba, he did this work, and that is really the very important work. And Baba told to the Mandli and others also, Baba wanted to go to the Meher Mount Agnes place, but it become difficult. All the male Mandli also from Meher Mount, they came to the Prague, and like Agnes and others also, they came there to see Baba. Baba did not go to the Meher Mount, but according to the Baba's itinerary, Baba said, after this accident also, I will attend everything. And then from there, after 13 days, they hired the ambulance, and the 4th of June, and then it took 3-4 days to reach to the Myrtle Beach from New York, the 3,000 kilometer. Baba traveled with plaster, was there in his leg, and that Clint was there, and Mehera was also injured, and she was sick, but all they traveled in the ambulance. Second car also was hired, and all they went to the Myrtle Beach. From Myrtle Beach, Baba went to the New York. He gave the darshan meeting, and then according to his itinerary, Baba went to the London, Baba went to the Switzerland, and in Switzerland also, Baba met to the particular people who came in Baba's contact in 1932. After that also, whoever came in Baba's contact, they came and they met Baba. There was Irene Below, Irene Below, no? Irene Below was there in Switzerland, Locarno. She was there, and just she brought her nephew for a night watch, and he was only 12 years old, the boy. And the boy came, and at night Baba felt very happy. The 12 years old boy, he wants to do the night watch, and Baba agreed for that. And the boy came first night to do the night watch, and 2 hours was from 12 o'clock something night, and it was difficult for him. Then what he did, the clock was there on the wall, and Baba was observing the boy. He changed the clock, and for 2 hours he changed that, the clock, and he made just 12 to 2. In 1 hour, 2 o'clock taken place, and he Baba saw that. Baba was observing everything, but Baba just clapped, and Ranu's duty was there from 2. Baba Ranu's duty was there from 2 to 4, and Baba called her, and Baba said, just it is 2 o'clock, and why you did not come? And Ranu said to Baba, Baba, it is in my watch, wristwatch, 1 o'clock is there. Baba said, no, see that clock on the wall, that is correct, and that is 2 o'clock. Then Ranu, she said, okay, Baba, just excuse me, maybe my wristwatch is not working. And then she started the night watch. Next day, night, again the boy, he changed the clock, and he made 2 o'clock for 1 o'clock. 1 hour he did the duty, and Baba was observing. Again Ranu came, and Baba said, yesterday also you were late, today also you are late. Why you are doing such type of the thing? And then she saw the wristwatch, and she observed that, and she told Baba, something is wrong here, my wristwatch is telling now it is only 1 o'clock, and here how it became 2 o'clock. Baba said, I don't know that, but it happened like that. And then just Ranu said, this boy is doing something, wrong. And then Baba asked, Ranu asked to him, and he said, because, I get sleepy and I change the clock, from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. And Baba felt very happy. He told the truth. And Baba said, from tomorrow only I will give you the duty for 1 hour, not 2 hours, from 12 to 1. And the boy agreed, and he felt very happy. And he did the night watch. He got that opportunity to do the night watch. And he was the nephew of the Irene below. And in different places, Baba used to give the opportunity to different people, and they got the opportunity. And even that the difficult time also, Baba gave the darshan to the people. Baba met to the old people who came in Baba's contact, and many people they came to Baba's contact. And then from Baba, from Switzerland, Baba, he went to the Karachi. And when he went to the Karachi, they changed the plane in Karachi. And Minu Kharash, he came from Karachi to receive Baba from airport, and he brought Adi Dubash and Adi Dubash's wife, Rhoda Dubash, and other Baba lovers from Pakistan. And just he told them, just you can hide somewhere, don't come. Because if you come there, Baba will get upset. Baba's order is not there. And what happened, Minu Kharas, Baba said, now you can arrange the ticket for the other plane. And they did not get the seat. They got the ticket but no seat. And then it became difficult what to do. And Minu Kharashi said, Adi Dubash is intelligent. He will just work for that, and he will get the seats also. He knows the people in airport. And Baba said, where is the Adi Dubash? And he said, he's just hiding outside. Baba said, call them. And then Adi Dubash and Rhoda Dubash and other Baba lovers, they came. And Baba said, why you are hiding? Just come front of me. And Baba gave him the order, just make the seat for us. And then he made the seat for 4 people, Baba, Meheru, Mani, and Mehera. And they got the seat in the plane. And Baba told other Mandli members were there, Rano, and just others, Meheru or maybe other people. And Baba told just they can come by another plane. And just they decided. Adi Duba's wife, previously when she got before marriage with Adi Dubash, it was difficult for her, because when she heard this Adi Dubash, he is a follower of Meher Baba, and only he loves Meher Baba. He doesn't love to others. And she said, what type of the man is he? If he loves only Meher Baba, then why should I get married with him? But after that, she decided, okay, I will get married with him, and from this Babaji, I will change him. His mind I will change. And I will take him away from this Babaji. And she got married, but she said, if I get, on my wedding day, if the hard rain comes, heavy rain comes, then I will believe Meher Baba. And what happened, just in the marriage hall, they were getting married, and outside very heavy rain started. And she thought, this is by chance, that is not because this Babaji, otherwise this Babaji will get credit for that. And that is not true, because of this Babaji, the heavy rainfall came. And after that, in 1945, she came to Meherabad along with Adi Dubash. And when she came, and first she has seen Baba, and she became intoxicated of Baba, and she forgotten everything, and she became Baba lover. And in 1952, when she was there, Baba called them, and then Baba met her also, and other Baba lovers in Karachi. And then from there, Baba came to the Bombay along with the ladies Mandli. And from Bombay, Baba came to the Meherazad. And when Baba came to the Meherazad, Baba used to stay upstairs in Meherazad, upstairs. There is one hall is there, and Baba used to stay there. And just Krishna Nair was there. Krishna was there. And what happened, Baba they were taking Baba. Krishna was holding Baba chair, and others also they were holding, and one black snake appeared there, very black snake, and Krishna, he just holded Baba's chair from one hand, and just in the second hand he hold that snake, and he killed that snake. He killed that snake. He was very strong person, and just tough person also, difficult person also. But he killed that snake with another hand, and just Baba felt very happy with him. And then they took Baba in upstairs. Second day, what happened? Rangole, he was the secretary of Ahmednagar Center. Thade, he was Baba lovers from Pune, and all of you know Madhusudan Punda, his wife Subhadra. She was seriously ill in Pune, and she had TB. TB, what we said, full tuberculosis disease, and she was in final stage. And doctors they told her in few days she will die. And she thought, just now Baba came from America, now I should go to the Merazar, and I should meet Baba, because this is my last time, and I will not survive, I will die soon, within few days I will die. Doctor declared that she will die, because she is in final stage. And she came to Ahmednagar, and Hare and Mr. Rangole, they brought her to the Merazar. Baidul was there. He was the watchman, and Baba told Baidul, never allow anybody, even a close Baba lover also, he comes, they come, don't allow them. And Baidul told them, no, Baba's order is there, he will not allow anybody, you can go back. And they said, no, I came from Pune only to say 1 second, just see Baba, and I will go back. Subhadra said, the wife of Madhusudan. And Baidul said, whatever happened, I will never allow you people to enter in Baba's bedroom. And what happened? Baba heard the noise of the car, and Baba told Baria, just go outside and see what is happening. And Baria, he collected all the masses, and he came inside, and he told Baba, the Subhadra, Rangole, and Thade, they came and they want to meet you. And Baba said, just call them. And Baba, they came, and just they carried the lady Subhadra, Thade, and Rangoli, because it was difficult for her to walk also. She was in really very poor condition. And just Baba said, keep her on the floor. And they said, Baba, it is not possible for her to walk. Baba said, my order is there. And just they did that, and she stood, and Baba said, just walk towards me. And she started walking towards Baba. And then she started crying, and Baba said, why you came? And she told, doctor declared, I will die soon because of the TB, and it is in the final stage. And Baba said, what you feel? Who am I? And she said, you are God. And Baba said, when I am God, how you will die? Don't worry about anything, you will get cured. But now one thing you do, go to the Nagar, sit in local bus, state transport bus, go back to the Pune, and then next day go to the hospital, and what doctor you find, just get admit in that hospital, and get the treatment from that first doctor to whom you met. And she agreed, and she did that, and then she cured. After that, she was really in good health, and for longer period, she survived. And that was the second day when Baba came from the America to Merazar, and this incident took place. These people, they came second day, and just Baba gave the treatment, remedy, the real remedy, and that is the work of the God man. When the God man is with us, even we survive or we don't survive, he's with us. He's with us. Missy wants to sing. Yeah, you can call her. 1956 also the accident took place in Satara. That was the second accident. And Baba said to for US also, just the US need my blood, and that's why I said my split my blood in the soil of America, and that is the result. It will be the good benefit of the US people, and that maybe he wiped out all the impression of the American people's impression, and he did that work, And Baba said, in India also, it need Baba's blood. And then the accident took place in 1956 in Satara, Urtare. And most of you people, maybe you know about that also. All the Mandli were there. And Dr. Nilkan Godse, he was there in 1952 accident time. He was in Meher, and then after 4 5 days, they traveled from Meher to the Prague, and they came. And 1956 accident, he was with Baba, and he died in that accident. Dr. Nilkan Godse, he died in that accident, and he was the witness for both accident, 1952 and then 1956 also. Now Mummy is there, and Mummy likes to sing. She will sing the one song, what the Bhauji composed, the ghazal. And many times my mother, she got the opportunity to sing before Baba. And whenever we used to go to Merazad or Guru Prasad, even Mehrabad also, when Baba used to come to the Mandli Hall, not for the Savas program, but oftenly he used to come to Mehrabad, and we used to stay at Mehrabad. Uh, we came there to stay at 1957 according to Baba's order. And then when Baba used to come in lower Mehrabad Mandli Hall, Baba used to call everybody, all family members, and then Baba used to give opportunity to my mother to sing a song before Baba. Meherazad also she got the opportunity. Guru Prasad also many times she got the opportunity to sing before Baba. And Baba used to like her voice, because Baba used to say that she sings from through her heart, And I like her voice because her heart is there in that voice. Uh, Voice is good or bad, that is different thing. That is the worldly thing. But Baba used to say her heart is really very pure and very good, and Baba used to give the opportunity to her all the time. And many times she sang before Baba. Now she's singing the ghazal what Bhauji composed. And what Bhauji composed, that is also Baba's order and Baba's instruction. And all the time Baba used to give the couplet, one or two couplet to the Bhauji, and then Bhauji used to make the whole song, one stanza, two stanza. Bhauji used to get from Baba, and then Bhauji used to compose the whole song, and that is the Meher Gitika, Meher Sarod, Meher Roshni, Ghazal, and in Indian bhajans. All of you know the word bhajan, and Bhauji used to compose bhajan also. And then, according to Baba's instruction order, he started composing ghazals also. And Baba used to give the couplet of the ghazals, in the 30th January, 29th January. He also gave the couplet, one or two couplet, and then Bauji, he completed the whole ghazal. 27th of January also Baba gave the one or two couplet, and then Bauji used to complete the total ghazal. On 30th night, Baba wanted to give the couplet to Bauji to compose the ghazal, but Bauji said, Baba, now the spasms are coming, and you are in very difficult situation. Just don't give me the couplets. When you will feel better, that time you can give. That's why 29th, what Baba has given, that was the last couplet to Bauji. Otherwise, Baba used to give every night. When Bauji used to go to Baba's room, bedroom, Baba used to give, and Bauji used to complete the whole stanza. And that is the something important, because the God man, the Lord was giving to the his devotee, his follower, his monthly member, and then Bhauji is to compose that, and that is the gift of Baba, from Baba to Bhau Kalchuri. And that's why something that is very, very important, what Baba gave to him, and about literature also, it is given by Baba, points also given by Baba. Baba was forcing Bhauji, uh, just do this, do that, Bhauji used to tell Baba, Baba, I'm the science student, mostly I don't know the arts, things. And Baba used to say, I will teach you. And then Baba used to teach. Baba used to make his thigh like a tabla drum, and then he used to beat like this, and then he used to tell Bhauji, just compose the ghazal. And Bhauji used to tell Baba, Baba, I did not know, nothing is in my mind. I don't know the Urdu language and how the words, the one should learn the Urdu language to compose the ghazal. And for that purpose, I need master. And master means, we say ustad in India, ustad. And Baba said, I am the perfect ustad, master. You will never find the ustad like me. And I am the perfect ustad, and I am teaching you. And you will learn that. But don't say that, you are not, you don't know anything. And then Baba used to beat the drum like this, on thigh. And half an hour, Baba used to do that. And Baba used to get perspiration. And Baba used to tell, just right. And Bauji said, nothing is in my mind. And then again Baba used to tell, and then again Baba used to play the tabla, and then Baba used to say, you are foolish guy, you don't know anything, just go in that corner and sit on one stool. And then Bauji used to go in that corner and he used to sit on the stool. And then after some time again Baba used to call, and just Baba used to play the drum and just right. And then what happened, the miracles, the ghazal, it started coming couplets from Bauji's mind. And Bauji, just Baba said, right. And Bauji started writing. And Baba said, all the time you cry, you don't know this and you don't know that. See, you know everything. And then Bauji, he started composing the ghazals. And my mother now, she will sing one of them. Jai Meher Baba.
Jai Baba.
जय बाबा।
बहुत बेजार हूँ मेहर लगे इस आग मोहब्बत को, बहुत बेजार हूँ मेहर लगे इस आग मोहब्बत को। नहीं होना मुझे कुछ भी, रखो तुम पास जन्नत को। नहीं होना मुझे कुछ भी, रखो तुम पास जन्नत को। गुजरता जान से हूँ मैं, चुबा है तीर सीने में। गुजरता जान से हूँ मैं, चुबा है तीर सीने में। तमन्ना मौत की है अब बुलाता हूँ कयामत को। तमन्ना मौत की है अब बुलाता हूँ कयामत को। सभी कुछ तो लिया तुमने, सभी कुछ तो लिया तुमने, तम जला कर घोंसला मेरा। सभी कुछ तो लिया तुमने, जला कर घोंसला हौसला मेरा, मगर रख दो सलामत अब मेरी गम की अमानत को। बदल कर जिंदगी मेरी नजर से छिप गए हो तुम। बदल कर जिंदगी से तुम छिप गए हो तुम। तुम्हें अब छोड़ कर के मैं कहाँ खो जो हकीकत को। तुम्हें अब खोज कर के मैं कहाँ खो जो हकीकत को। रहम कर खाक पर साकी बची सौगात अब क्या है। रहम कर खाक पर साकी बची सौगात अब क्या है। चुका दी जिंदगी देकर रहम की खूब कीमत को। चुका दी जिंदगी देकर रहम की खूब कीमत को। भरी भावू पिया में क्या शरारत दूर होने की। भरी भावू पिया में क्या शरारत दूर होने की। चकित हूँ देख कर के मैं जन्म भर इस शरारत को। चकित हूँ देख कर के मैं जन्म भर इस शरारत को। बहुत बेजार हूँ मैं लगे इस मोहब्बत को। जय बाबा।
एक का मेहर सरोद का है। मेहर सरोद का है क्या?
हाँ, मेहर सरोद का नहीं है ये। हाँ, मेहर सरोद का है। अब तो शराब में हेरयापत हुई है मेरी। अब तो शराब में हेरयापत हुई है मेरी। छोड़ू मगर मैं कैसे ये जिंदगी है मेरी। बेचैन मैं कहाँ था पीता नहीं था जब मैं। बेचैन मैं कहाँ था पीता नहीं था जब मैं। पीने से चैन खोया हालत बुरी है मेरी। पीने से चैन खोया हालत बुरी है मेरी। चाहे गले लगा ले या तू लगा दे ठोकर। चाहे गले लगा ले या तू लगा दे ठोकर। अपने लिए नहीं हूँ तेरी खुशी है मेरी। अपने लिए नहीं हूँ तेरी खुशी है मेरी। तीनों जहां की दौलत मुझको न चाहिए अब। तीनों जहां की दौलत मुझको न चाहिए अब। तेरी खुशी में चाहूं दौलत यही है मेरी। तेरी खुशी में चाहूं दौलत यही है मेरी। मीरा ने प्रेम पाया तुलसी ने भक्ति पाई। मीरा ने प्रेम पाया तुलसी ने भक्ति पाई। उनके समान ऊंची किस्मत नहीं है मेरी उनके समान ऊंची, किस्मत नहीं है मेरी। क्या क्या सितम तुम्हारे मुझ पर हुआ है करते, क्या क्या सितम तुम्हारे मुझ पर हुआ है करते, पर तुम मेरे पिया हो, किस्मत यही है मेरी, पर तुम मेरे पिया हो, किस्मत यही है मेरी। यह राह धूल की है और धूल मैं नहीं हूँ, यह राह धूल की है और धूल मैं नहीं हूँ, क्या धूल में ही भाऊ हस्ती बसी है मेरी, क्या धूल में ही भाऊ हस्ती बसी है मेरी। जय बाबा। जय बाबा।
Anna there. You got Anna. Anna is there. You see Anna?
Anna.
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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yes,
there.
yeah. Everybody. See, but-
This is the title of the ghazal. You know, your happiness is my happiness. तेरी खुशी है मेरी. Your happiness is my happiness. अब तो शराब मेहर आफत हुई है मेरी. छोड़ू मगर मैं कैसे, यही जिंदगी है मेरी. Now I become intoxicated, you know, and it is very difficult for me to give, you know, away from this wine, because now this become my life now. I became intoxicated, and without this wine now, it is impossible for me to live in this world. बेचैन मैं कहाँ था, पीता नहीं था, जब मैं पीने से चैन खोया, हालत बुरी है मेरी. When I was not drinking, you know, I was really very fine, very good. But when I started drinking, you know, I am becoming more restless, and more restless. My life is really became very difficult now, because when I don't drink that, you know, then I feel that, you know, I have to drink, and I become intoxicated in that. चाहे गले लगा दो, चाहे तू लगा दे तो, पर अपने लिए नहीं हूँ तेरी खुशी में. And I will lead my life only for your happiness. Now there is no nothing is there in my life. You know, जहाँ की दौलत मुझको न चाहिए अब. I don't want the treasure of three worlds. Commonly, worldly people, they say three worlds means heaven, hell, and earth. That is the three worlds. That is the outer treasure. But three world, gross world, settle world, and mental world. That is the real treasure of inside, inner world treasure. Then Bhauji said, तीनों जहाँ की दौलत मुझको न चाहिए. I don't want the treasure of these three worlds. Common people, they don't understand the three worlds. They said heaven, hell, and earth are the three worlds. That is the gross outer world, outer illusion. But inner world is gross world, the gross body, and settle body, and mental body. Mental world, gross world, and settle world. That is the different world, different journey. And how you said, I don't want the treasure of these three worlds. And तेरी खुशी मैं चाहूँ दौलत ये. What is your happiness? I will follow you. I will make you happy, and that is my treasure. To make you happy, only that is my treasure. I don't want another treasure, you know, worldly treasure or spiritual treasure also I don't want. मीरा ने प्रेम पाया, तुलसी ने भक्ति पाई. Mira, she got love from you. Mira, the old devotee of Krishna, she got the love from you. And Tulsi, he was the big devotee of you, and he got the blessing from you. उनके समान ऊंची किस्मत. But I am not that much fortunate like Mira and like Tulsi Das. I am not that much fortunate. क्या क्या सितम तुम्हारे मुझ पर हुआ है करते, पर तुम मेरे पिया हो, किस्मत यही है मेरी. You are troubling me like anything, morning to night, night to morning, every moment you are troubling, and even that, you are my Malik, master. That's why there is the only one thing I have to obey. Whatever your order is there, your discipline is there, I have to obey because you are my master. Even you are troubling me day and night. Every moment you are troubling me. But what I can do because you are my master, I have to obey. यह रहा धूल की और धूल नहीं है, क्या धूल में ही भाव हस्ती बसी है तेरी. And just the path of dust, this path of dust is there, and in that dust, your life is there in that dust. That's why you're fortunate, is there in that dust. That's why you have to become dust, and when you will become dust, you will achieve everything. That's why all of us, you have to become the like dust, and if we become the dust, we'll become one with Baba. But if we don't become the dust, then the life is difficult for us. That's why Baba also said, become the dust. And it is really difficult for us to become the dust because of weaknesses, and we get upset, we get angry, ego is there, and we don't want to crush that, and this is my nature, this is my behavior, I'm like this, I'm like that, then whole life we suffer, in that, and Baba want, just step by step, uh, um, control the weaknesses, and when we start controlling, then Baba will start cleaning all the sanskaras. He will wipe out all the sanskaras, but we have to control, our mind, our weaknesses, and when we start controlling, Baba said, like Sai Baba said, you can put one step towards me, I put 100 steps towards us. That is Sai Baba says, only you put one step towards me, I will put 100 steps towards you. And it is also our capacity is not to put one step towards God, because it is impossible. That path is really very difficult, very hard for us. But if we start putting one step towards God, he will come 100 steps. And Baba also said same thing, you can only try to put one step towards me, and I will help you, and he's ready to help us, but Baba want we should try, and we want everything ready made, we don't want to try also, then it becomes difficult. That's why one step from us, 100 steps from Baba. But one step we can start the putting towards Meher Baba's side, and Baba will come very close to us, very close to us. ये नहीं बोले ना तुमने, दूसरा ये नहीं बोले. बहुत बेजार हूँ मेहर लगे अब आग मोहब्बत को नहीं. बहुत बेजार हूँ मैं. दिस इज सेकंड गजल मम्मी सी सैंग. बहुत बेजार हूँ मेहर लगे अब आग मोहब्बत को. Just totally I am fed up of everything, and this your love, I got fed up of this also, and it should this love also should get burned into the fire. I don't want this also, because all the time I'm in suffering and I'm in difficulty. That's why the poet says, just this love also I want to put into the fire, and love should get burned. I don't want that love also, because it is very hard and very difficult, and it is now impossible for me to remain in this situation. गुजरता जाता हूँ मैं, चुका है तीर सीने में, तमन्ना मौत की है. एक बार मेरे को बोलने का, तमन्ना मौत की है, अब बुलाता हूँ कयामत को. Now just that arrow, just your arrow, it stuck into my heart, and just I am becoming very restless and very difficult all the time. The suffering and pain is there, nothing, because the arrow is there in my heart, and it is hurting me every moment. It is hurting me. तमन्ना मौत की है, अब बुलाता हूँ कयामत को. just, and I'm praying I should die soon now. This suffering is impossible and very difficult for me. That's why I'm praying that just, I should die now immediately. I don't want to suffer now. It is unbearable to me. सभी कुछ तो मिला तुमने, तुमने जलाकर हौसला मेरा, मगर रख दी सलामत अपने रे गम की अमानत को. Just, all my desires, just you burn everything, all the desires, what I had, the desires and everything. But what you gave after that, only the suffering and pain, nothing else, just you said, all these desires, should get burned. And just, you did that, you burn all the desires of me. There is no the desires now, no weakness, but what gift you give? Only pain and suffering. And just you lied that, you said you will become free from everything, but now only pain and suffering is there. And that is the gift I got from you. And you promised me, just you will burn all the sanskaras, weaknesses that, and you will get a good life. But it is different, totally made different, only for suffering and pain. बदल कर जिंदगी मेरी नजर से बने छिप गए हो तुम, तुम्हें अब छोड़ करके मैं कहीं खो हकीकत को. Now I want to find the truth, the reality, but just, you are also hiding from me. Now you are totally hidden from me, and how I will get the spirituality now, the truth, the reality, hakikat, how should I will get now? Because now you are also hiding, and you give me the suffering and pain, nothing else but suffering. And every moment I'm suffering now, nothing happens. And now how to search you now? It is impossible for me to search you, because now only pain and suffering is there. रहकर खाक पर साकी बची सौगात तब क्या है, रहम कर चुका दी जिंदगी देकर रहम की किस्मत को. Now you can be kind to me, because now it is you gave the promise, oath, you will do this and you will do that, and you will get clean from all these sanskaras and impression. And what happened, only pain and suffering I got. And चुका दी जिंदगी देकर राम की खूब कीमत कर. And this is the prize I got, from you, only pain and suffering. भरी भाव पिया में क्या शरारत, दूर होने की चकित. हाँ, मेरे को पढ़ने दो ना. भरी भाव पिया में क्या शरारत, दूर होने की चकित हूँ देख करके मैं जन्म भर इस शरारत को. And you are very mischievous, and you are playing game with me all the time, and that suffering and that pain you gave, and you are hidden and you are looking from there, and what gift I got? Only pain and suffering, nothing else. And that is the gift from God to human being. And we are also getting that gift when we come close to the God. We put our one step, we try to put, it becomes difficult, and then we get scared. No, we don't want, God to go close to him, because he's fire. He wants to burn us, all our desires, everything. And we don't have that daring. We don't have daring, because we have a lot of ambitions and worldly things, and we run after the world and worldly desires, worldly happiness, scenery, a blue mountain, ruby fall, and we feel happy, but suffering with God, not to talk with people, observe the silence, eat only ice cream, nothing else, eat only vegetarian food, don't take non-vegetarian. And this suffering, this difficulty we don't want. But when we go to see all this scenery, all sightseeing, we feel very happy, and we think, yes, we did something, we visited to this country, we visited to that country, then what we did, we have seen this, we have seen that, and people, they feel happy, and that is our happiness. Then how we'll get the God? Sorabji Siganpuria, in this trip, 56 Baba went to the, last Baba went to the Australia, 58. 58, when Baba went to the America and then he visited to Australia, Sorabji Siganpuria, he used to come to Baba, and Baba told, when I will come from Australia to Bombay airport, you and your family should come there to receive me along with Bombay Center people. And Sorabji Siganpuria was the president of Bombay Center. And he said, yes, Baba. And when Baba came from Australia to Bombay airport, Baba just observed, all the Baba lovers were there from Bombay Center, but Sorabji Siganpuria and his family were not there. And Baba raised the question to the member of the Bombay Center, what happened to your president of Bombay Center? And they said, just he has gone to Kashmir along with his family to enjoy. And Baba said, Kashmir is more important for him. My orders are not important for him. Why I did not attend? I gave him order when I come from the Australia, he must come to the airport to receive me, and he did not come. What type of the person is he? And then after some times, when Baba went to the Pune Guru Prasad, the Sorabji Siganpuria and his family, they came to meet Baba in Pune, and Baba got upset on him. And Baba said, I gave you the order when I went to the America and then Australia, and I came back from Australia, you must present at Bombay airport to receive me and your family, and you did not come. And he said, no, Baba, just I took my family to the Kashmir. Baba said, for what purpose? He said, just, people, they say Kashmir a really very good place, and just Baba said, you enjoyed that? And he said, yes, myself and my family, they enjoyed in Kashmir and we felt very happy. And Baba said, it was past, but in present now you see the Kashmir and their scenery. He said, no, it was past now. That's why Baba said, what order I gave to you, that was important. And I told you, just, you come to receive me at Bombay airport, and you forgotten me because of this scenery and this worldly places, they take away from me. That's why all the time I try to observe observe me and obey my order, obey my obedience, and that is the most important, because what we see today, that becomes past tomorrow. Tomorrow it becomes past, and that's why we should not involve with worldly life, with worldly people, fulfill our responsibility, and never become one with the world. And Baba used to teach all these small things, but people, they forgotten everything, Baba's teaching, Baba's words, a very simple way. And mostly people, they want, just to attend the Baba programs, go to the Baba centers, sing the songs, talk. Only this thing is happening all over the world. That's why Baba, he controlled that, just full stop to all these outer activities, because outer activities we are following, inner activities are totally, we stopped. We control that, that's why Baba wanted outer, all the activities should get controlled and inner activities should start. That's why now people, they are staying at home, remaining at home, and their own, they are remembering Baba, they are chanting Heartland Center. Now today, they are taking Baba's name, chanting Baba's name, and at their home and online, they told people just they can also do everybody, and people, they are doing. Two persons are there, the person and Meher Baba, only two. There is no other person, and that is the real good thing. And Baba wanted, to enter in our heart, and our inner journey should start, and outer journey totally Baba controlled. And he showed that, the world is illusion, everything is illusion. We should not run after the illusion. And now everybody is feeling that, it is good not to go outside, not to see this, not to see that, not to attend the program, not to go to the religious places, not to go to the relatives, not to go to the neighbor's place. Otherwise, we'll catch the coronavirus. and people, they are controlling themselves and just becoming aloof from all these outer activities. And when the outer activities are controlled, and inner activities will start, and it will get easy for Baba to help us and to enter in our heart, because outer activities, that is the countless activities, weaknesses are there, and we were involved in that. But step by step, all the whole world is getting the relief from the outer activities, and they are thinking about God. Many, they are thinking, yes, everything is changeable, illusion. What God said, that is the truth. And that feeling, now it is coming to the people, and that feeling will take us to the Baba. And this is the Meher Baba's work. That's why Baba told to Sorabji Siganpuria, everything is illusion. Don't run after that. What we see in past, after that, it becomes past, the one moment what we think, after that it become past. That's why in spirituality, in reality, in truth, there is no past, there is no present. Only present is there. There is no future, no past. That's why all the time we remember and we remain in present. No past, no future. That's why what God says, we can obey that, and that is our life. And Baba wants that, step by step, we can change ourselves, our life, and others. They will see us. We are Baba lovers. We are the follower of God, and when they observe us, they will get change. Because in Oklahoma, when the accident took place, Dr. Nate and his wife Julia, when they observed Meher Baba, they observed his Mandli people, their discipline, their obedience, how they were helping to the Baba and Mandli, Dr. Nilkan Godse, Dr. Gaver, Mani, Mehra was sick, Meru was sick, injured, and Baba was injured. But these people, they were putting their heart for Baba and for Mandli, and obeying the discipline. What Baba used to say, they used to obey. And the doctor, when he observed, everything, he did not know who is Meher Baba and who is Mandli, but he said that, in America, people, they follow the Jesus Christ, but they don't put his life in their action. But here I saw these people, they are in reality following the Jesus Christ in action. His Mandli member, his close one also, they are following the discipline of the Jesus Christ. And Jesus Christ I saw today in action. And that people, there is no need to explain also, tell us also. But people, when they see our action, our life, then people, they get change, they get turn. And that life we have to lead. All of us, we have to lead that life, Baba will appreciate that. Baba will like, and step by step, we'll dissolve in the God man. Will change, our life will change. And for that purpose, we are following Meher Baba. And this is the following of Meher Baba. The holding is Daman. What is the holding is Daman? Just to hold his hand? No. Follow him, obey him, sacrifice for others, selfless service, lead life for others, control our anger, lust, ego, greed, control, try to control. And that is the love for God. And God wants that love. And all these weaknesses get disappeared. God will appear. God will appear. And that's why Baba said all the time, if you want Baba should appear within us, then we have to control ourselves. Become the dead body. Baba said all the time, become the stone. And a stone doesn't need anything, dead body doesn't need anything. Then when we are surviving in the world, we should not care about anything. It is not like that. We should not drink, we should not eat. But there is no timing. There is no just our 1 o'clock, our lunch time, morning 7 o'clock, our breakfast. We must take breakfast at exact time. No, whenever we get, whatever we get, no choice. I want this, and my choice is this. In Baba's work, there is no choice. There is no choice. Whatever we get, we should eat. Whatever Baba wants to give, what is available, we can eat that. And that is the God's work, there is no particular dress and this and that, I saw that the picture of Mehera, picture of money, picture of Nehru in America. When they went to the Myrtle Beach, they were wearing saris, Indian saris, simple saris they were wearing, it was their life, Mandli peoples also. Their life was totally different, whatever Baba used to say, wear the coat, pant, necktie, they used to do that. Baba used to say, don't wear this, then they used to wear simple dress, Merazad also, they used to remain, totally simplicity. And that was their life. People, they don't understand that, when we go to the party, we have the a particular dress. We go to the any function, big function, then we wear the particular dress, and then we feel happy. We compare with dresses, that is our weaknesses, that is our weaknesses. When Mehera, she went to the marriage of relatives in Ahmednagar, Baba told her, the old type dress, a long sleeves dress, and they wear that, and no ornaments, no gold, no jewelry, and other all the or the jewelry, very fancy dress and that, and then everybody they started laughing at Mehera and other ladies mandli, and just Mehera did not say a single word. And when she went to the Mehera bath, Baba asked her, about that, what happened and that time she told that, just, everybody, they were laughing at me, what type of the people, and they are staying in ashram, and what type of the ashram life, and everybody was, they were teasing Mehera and ladies mandli. And she did not utter the one single word. She did not utter the one single word. And that is the life. Yeah. Yeah. What happened, that is, yeah, you can repeat.
We did not hear the question.
Dr. Jim asked, why are the prayers in Meherabad done at 7 o'clock in the morning and 7 o'clock at night? Can Mehernath will give some background.
Whenever, we recite the prayer at home, individually, whenever Baba said, just we get the time, we can recite the prayer. And people, they do that, night time also, just before going to sleep, people, they recite prayer. Many people, when they get wake up, they get fresh and they recite the prayer. That becomes the system. Now here Meherabad, people, they gathered there, and there should be some discipline, particular way we can recite the prayer. That's why in the morning, early morning, the time is fixed, and evening, the time is fixed, and then whoever they stay at Meherabad, they come together, and then they recite the prayer in the morning and in the evening, and then afterwards, they sing the songs, they get together, and the small gathering, and then they recite that, it is not a particular just at home at 7 o'clock we can recite the prayer, or 7 o'clock in the morning or in the evening, anytime, wherever we feel happy, we can recite the prayer. But for discipline, otherwise, how the people, they will gather and they will come to the tomb or in religious places or in center also. Just the Baba told 2 hours the gathering, and then people, they decided, just Sunday, some Monday, some Tuesday, some Wednesday evening time they can gather. Otherwise, if there is no timing, then it will become difficult for people to gather there and come there. That's why in gathering, the people, they come and they recite the prayer, But many at Meherabad, Baba never told just who feel happy, they come to the Samadhi and they recite prayer. Many, they come at afternoon and they utter the prayer from their mind, and they do that, that is also possible. Baba never said that, when we feel happy, Most of the time I never go 7 o'clock morning. Sometimes I go 7 o'clock evening, but morning it is difficult for me from Ahmednagar to go to Meherabad. It is not a rule, regulation, or rituals. When we feel, we can recite the prayer. Baba never said that, just this time and that time. But it is important. Baba has given the prayer. We should respect to the prayer, and we can recite the prayer. But it becomes easy when we are lazy. We feel, just afternoon we'll go, evening we'll go. Then it becomes difficult to go. But when the prayer is there, many people they come. We also get excited. Yes, morning prayer we have to go, evening prayer we have to go, and then people they attend that, and it feels happiness to people. Yes, we attended. And then afterwards people they do the chanting, talking with each other. They feel, yes, who came, who is here, their close one. They feel happy. Newcomers comes, then they talk with the newcomers, how you came to Baba. And then they sit at a shade side, and then they discuss, they talk, they chit chat. And then people they feel happy. That is our outer happiness. Inner happiness, everything is there in that. But the discipline is good, and people used to follow that discipline. And that is good discipline. Whoever they come, they can go to samadhi anytime. It is not said that, morning when the samadhi opens up to night 8 o'clock, people can go anytime. They can sit there through their mind. They can recite the prayer. That is also good. Nothing is like that particular, do this and do that. But just go for good disciplines, we have to do that. We have to follow. Every day we take bath. Yes, if we don't take bath, then we'll say, yeah, there is no need to take bath. Then the bad smell will come from our body, and that's why to clean ourselves is important. The same thing. The Gondolekar Maharaj, he was the perfect master. And when he used to go to the temple for prayer and for arti, in the early morning he used to take bath with cold water every day. And once what happened, one his devotee came, and he said to the devotee, just come to the arti. And devotee, he said, I have not taken the bath, that's why I will not join, because the without bath to go to the temple, it is no good. He said, who's told you? Just come along with me, nothing will happen. He said then to the master Gondolekar, but you take the bath everything before going to the arti. Why you do that? If it is not important, then why you take the bath? He said, because people they follow me. Whatever I say, people they do that. If I stop taking the bath, people will stop taking the bath. That's why it is important for me to follow the rule, regulation, and discipline. That's why I take the bath. If I stop taking the bath, people will say there is no need to take the bath, and they will not take bath. That's why people they follow me. They don't follow you. Whatever you do, nobody will care about you, but they care about me. That's why it is important for me to for rule and regulation. I have to take bath. That's why I take bath. It is not important just to take bath before the arti, and then afterwards perform the arti or recite the arti. Nothing is important, but people they follow me and they see me. That's why I have to follow all these rules and regulations for you people, not for me. There is nothing for me. And then the guy accepted, and then guy he went without bath to the temple for the arti. And the perfect master also, why they do that, because for us, otherwise we'll start hoping that if they eat something, particular things, then people also they do that. Yes, only master eats like this, then we should do that, and that people blindly, people they follow outer interest they have. They don't have inner interest. Like Adi Junior, when he was in Kaigaon Toka with Baba, and just Baba told everybody, nobody should enter in his bedroom, and it was discipline for everybody. And Adi Junior, he entered in Baba's room for the pan. Baba used to chew the pan, and Baba used to eat tobacco. Baba used to eat tobacco, and he used to chew pan in that airtime. And he went inside and he took the pan and tobacco, and he had that. One Prem Ashram boy, he told Baba, your brother, he broke the discipline and your order. And Baba said, what? And he said, just he entered in your room and he took the pan from the box and tobacco from the box and he ate that. And Baba called Adi, and Baba said, why you did that? And Adi said, Baba, you have a habit that too. You are also eat every day pan and tobacco. And if I eat, what is bad and what is harmful in that? I also practice same thing. What you are doing, I also did same thing. I practiced that. And Baba said, okay. Then I observed the fast for 6 months without food. Only I take the water. And 6 months, sometimes 4 months, or sometimes 5 months, you will able to observe. He said, no. Then Baba said, I am keeping the silence since long time, since 1925. You will observe the silence, you will keep. And he said, no, it is impossible for me to keep the silence for longer period. And Baba said, when you are not able to do what I am doing, then same thing, you said, you also eat. Because of that, I had what is bad in that. Then he accepted. He apologized Baba. And now next time I will obey your order, your discipline. I will not do such type of the thing. And that is the most important, what Baba does, we should not do that, And Baba wanted that discipline. And that's why in this Autaric period, past traditional, we became orthodox. And traditional people, they fight with each other, they kill each other for the tradition, not for God. That's why one should understand, tradition is really very bad. Rules, regulation, traditional, blind faith is difficult. What God says, that's why all the time Baba used to change the discipline. Baba used to change the order. Today the order is this, tomorrow it should get changed, Baba never wanted, what was yesterday, we should keep observing same thing and obeying same thing. Baba used to change with Mandli, what Mandli used to think, like Bhau Kalchuri, when he was there in the Baba's bedroom, Baba asked him, give me the water and then light switch on, do the switch on. And Bhauji thought, first I can do the switch on and then afterwards I can give water to Baba because it is dark inside, and Baba will able to drink the water very perfectly, very nicely. And Bhauji did the switch on of the light, and then Bhauji gave the water to Baba, and Baba started scolding, shouting him 3 hours, 4 hours, 10 minutes he used to sleep, and then he used to wake, and then he used to get up, and again he used to shout, and then again he used to go to sleep, and then again he used to get up, and like for 3 hours, 4 hours he used to do that. And then Bhauji 100% thought, first order I had to follow. Baba's first order is important. Whatever Baba said, you should follow. And next day, Baba said, turn the switch on and then give me the water. And Bhauji did switch on first, and then he gave water to Baba, and Baba got upset. Baba said, why you did that? And he said, Baba, yesterday I did that, I disobeyed first order. You shouted me like anything. Today you give first order, just turn the switch on. I did that. Baba said, no, today I wanted just to give me water and then switch on. And Bhauji he started shouting at Bhauji. And Bhauji just after 3 hours, 4 hours, he said, how I will understand your mind, I will be able to read your mind and what you want, how I will understand, your order, I understand, I have to follow the first order. And I followed that, and yesterday it was difficult for me. I did not understand, but today I understood, and now you are shouting at me. How I will able to understand your mind, what you want through your mind. And Baba said, when you have love for me, 100% love, then what I want, without saying, you will understand. And that love should increase. You should increase your love. And if you increase your love, that love, then everything, impossible thing, it becomes possible. And that we have to try Baba's love. then we'll able to understand, what Baba want, within 1 second, within 1 minute, we'll understand, but it is impossible for us because our mind is there, our understanding is different, and we never get understanding experience, what Baba want. But Baba said, when the love is there, 100% love, when it is there, and Baba's feeling, Baba's understanding will catch within 1 second. And Mehera used to catch that understanding because her pure love was there, her desireless love was there, and whatever Baba used to want, Mehera used to understand, and Mehera used to do same thing, according to that, because that was the one soul, even two body, but soul was united. And same thing with Laila and Majnu also. When Laila Majnu, people used to beat Majnu, the Laila used to get that, and what Majnu used to think, Laila used to think same time, why? Because the soul were united. And if the soul is united, then life becomes different. Then only we'll get the understanding, knowledge, what Baba wants from us, But today we are in confusion, we are in puzzling, but step by step, we learn that, we learn that, That's why when Sahir said, Laila आओ गिल तो हजारों हजार है जो है मजनू की रूह वो लैला ही आओ रे. Majnu said, Laila, the ladies, many Lailas are there in the world. Thousands and lakhs Lailas are there. But who is, united? The soul is united with Majnu. That Laila is totally different from the worldly Lailas. Laila, our gil, to hazaro hazare, worldly Lailas are there. Lakhs and lakhs Lailas are there, But who is united with Majnu? The soul is became one. That Laila is totally different, from the worldly Laila. And that is the truth, When the soul becomes one, then the experience also it becomes different, and then person understands what our beloved he wants, and according to that, we turn our life and we dance on the tune of Lord. Today it is impossible for us to dance, on his tune. Impossible thing, We get upset if he says something. We get annoyed. We get anger. We Baba used to say something. Many people they used to get upset. They used to get angry. Baba used to repeat same thing continuously. People they used to get annoyed. He's repeating same word, same line again and again. And then afterwards, Mandli also got that habit, and they used to repeat same thing again and again. And people used to think outer people when they used to come, this Mandli is useless people, they don't understand anything, worldly things, they don't have a knowledge of anything. What type of the Mandli? Many people they used to say to me, they are foolish people, they don't know worldly things, they are, because they remain long time in cage, prison, isolated from the world. That's why they don't know the worldly life, We are great because we know everything, worldly life, And then people they used to compare with world, inner world and outer world. Baba's world was totally different, and Mandli people, Alovaji, used to repeat same word, same thing, totally different from the worldly activities. His activities was totally different. Wherever he used to go, he became the God intoxicated. He used to ride the bicycle, he used to go on bicycle, and he used to distribute photos of Baba. He used to give a photo, and 5 rupees he used to take from the person, and then he used to take nail, and he used to take hammer with him, and then he used to fix the photo and hammer, and then he used to recite the arti and prayer, and then he used to ask 5 rupees give me, otherwise no value of the photo. That's why photo, if you spend money, then you will not throw this photo. If free you will get, then after sometimes you will throw this photo. That's why everything he used to do. And he used to go village to village nearby Merazad, Jeur, and Sendi, and there was Vadgaon Gupta, and other villages, Imampur, and he used to give the photo to the people, but he used to say, you will keep in your home and you will never put on the wall. I will fix that. And then he used to take nail, he used to take hammer, and then he used to fix that photo, and he used to do the prayer of Baba. He used to tell God, please bring the garland of flower for 1 rupees 50 paisas, and they used to do, and then he used to put that flower to Baba, and he used to say, now give 5 rupees for that. And that was his work. Once he went to the Agra, and when he went, Baba dropped his body and he went to the Agra for the Baba work. And when he went to the Agra, he saw the big gathering was there and the stage was empty. Nobody was there on the stage. And he was in a cycle rickshaw. And he said to the cycle rickshaw wala, stop here. And the guy, he stopped the rickshaw. He went there and I inquired why the 700, 800 people are here sitting and on stage is empty. Why it is like that? The guy said, you know, one saint is coming to give the speech, and the people are waiting for him. He said, okay, just he climbed on the stage. He told one guy, go to your home, bring the water in bucket. The guy brought the water in bucket. He used to take Baba's flower, Samadhi flower with him, and just he put the flowers in that dry flowers into bucket and water of bucket. He said, bring 1 spoon. They brought the spoon, and then he told everybody just stand into the queue. And when they stood into the queue, he told about Meher Baba, and then he said, now I'm giving the prasad of Meher Baba. And then he started giving water on the palm of the people, and he said, just drink that water, and that is the eternal nectar. And everybody, they came into the queue, and he gave the prasad to 700-800 people. And then he said, Avatar Meher Baba ki jai. And he came down and he sat in the rickshaw and he left. That is the act against of the world. You know, world, what people they do, you know, but Meher Baba's people, they were like that, you know. Their total life, you know, Baba changed, you know, and they become different from the world, worldly people, you know, totally different. Mansari was there, and Baba gave her the order not to cross the railway track. And Upper Meherabad, she used to reside, and she used to love dogs. And just, you know, what happened? The dog gave the birth to the puppies, and they got sick. And there was nobody, you know, to take dogs and puppy to the veterinary care. And now she thought what to do, and she kept 1 basket, bamboo basket, and she dumped all the puppies and that female dog, and she just took on her head that basket, and just she started walking towards Ahmednagar through the railway track, because Baba said not across the railway track. And she just, you know, went to the Ahmednagar station parallel to track, you know, she did not cross the track, and she came to the Nagar station. And then she found 1 person. She told that person, go and tell to Manik Hathidaru, he resides in Ahmednagar, come, Mansari is there at railway station. And the Manik Hathidaru, it took long time for him to come, 2 hours, and she sat there at the railway platform, and the Manik came, and then she told, take the puppies and dog to the veterinary doctor, and then bring here, and then I will take again to Meherabad. And then she did that, you know. This is the impossible thing, you know, to do that, you know, but when they were with God man, everything became possible for them. Yeah, 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 yeah. He can sing. He can sing. Yeah, he can sing. Yeah, he can sing. That is really.
So now, because of Mehernath's stories, is the best introduction to the Mananash Calypso. If you can serenade us now with Mind, Mind.
Oh, yes, it's a special day. That's the day remembering Baba's accident in Prague, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Did you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay, yeah. Some people are going to the roadside area where Baba was in the accident today in Oklahoma. Anyway, this is Mananash Calypso. Now mind, he always want to crow. Work so fast while the heart works slow. Baba says that mind must go. So we sing Manonash Calypso. And the tune go, mind, mind, stupid mind. Why don't you go away and leave me behind? Mind, mind, why don't you let me be so I can find reality? Now mind just loves duality, tells me God is illusory. Mind, you are my enemy. You just want me to want me. Mind, who do you think you are? You make what's near seem oh so far. Wait till I get you to Ahmednagar. We'll fix you with the avatar. Mind, mind, stupid mind. Why don't you go away and leave me behind? Mind, mind, why don't you let me be so I can find reality? Now, mind, you're such a pesky creature. Sometimes you're just too hard to feature. First you're a beggar and then a preacher. And now you even want to be a spiritual teacher. Oh, my mind, I've known you oh so long. Send you back where you belong. Everything you do comes out wrong. So let us sing the chorus of the song. Mind, mind, stupid mind. Why don't you go away and leave me behind? Mind, mind, why don't you let me be so I can find reality? Now, mind, you think you are so cool. You think you really make the rules. Mind, don't know he's just a tool. Oh, my mind, you're such a fool. Mind, mind, stupid mind. Why don't you go away and leave me behind? Mind, mind, why don't you let me be so I can find reality? Now, mind, have you ever heard of Haya? H-A-Y-I?
Yes,
That is
yes.
H-Y-A. That is the Sufi term for modesty. Oh, no, you're just too full of Maya, burning like a forest fire all day long with desire. Mind, you think you're in the driver's seat. Think you're something that can't be beat. Remind me of a parakeet. All day long go, tweet, tweet, tweet. Mind, stupid mind. Why don't you go away and leave me behind? Mind, mind, why don't you let me be so I can find reality? Jai Baba.
Jai Baba Avtar Meher Baba ki Jai. Jai Baba. Jai Baba. Jai Baba.
So, Mehernath, there's a question for us.
Yeah, yeah. Yes.
Because the 20th was Mehera's day, maybe she's
Yeah.
asking this question about Mehera,
Yeah.
the day that Mehera went to Baba.
Yeah.
Freshday says, I heard from someone that Baba said to Adi that Mehera is always the same soul consort that comes down in each of Baba's advents, that she always will be the same pure soul descending with the avatar, that she was also Sita, Radha, Mary. Is this true? Pareshte is asking.
No, mostly God's language. God's language is totally different. That's why to understand this stupid mind, just Fred said, stupid mind, it is impossible, because a stupid mind is there. Uh, like Baba said, 84 lakhs birth and death in human form. That is the birth and death of the physical body. But soul is eternal. Soul never die. Soul never take birth. Soul is eternal. Then when Mehera soul, Sita's soul, Meher Baba's soul, or your soul, my soul, in pure soul is one. It is not two soul. That's why in inner journey, that is 100% true. The same God comes, same soul comes, same Mehera comes, same Sita comes, same Mary comes, same Khadija she comes, because the soul is one, soul is eternal, soul is never get death, no birth to the soul. Soul is eternal. That's why in oneness, what God said, that is 100% true. Same thing comes again and again. When our sanskaras also it get wiped out, clean, then our soul also becomes one with God, and that same soul, one soul. That's why Mehera, she comes again and again in every advent, she comes. That is 100% true, In eternally, God always he talks, He doesn't say, about the physical form, that same person comes and same physical form, but eternal, that is 100% true. We also come again and again, same soul, but we don't know because we take different bodies, countless bodies and birth, death and birth. That's why because of sanskaras, but sanskarless, no sanskaras, then we'll become eternal. Then that life is different. And Mehera's life was like that, That's why what Baba said in the truth, the same person comes, same God comes, same people comes, same thing comes, because that's eternal soul, And all the time, Baba, when he talks about the inner journey, about the eternal soul. He never talks about this physical body and physical form, and same thing comes, Many times he came, he said about the Eraj Bhai, in the time of the Mughal, he was Aurangzeb, or Shivaji's time, Adi was what? Adi was the mother of Shivaji or something, Baba said something. Means that same soul comes again and again in different forms, but soul is same, soul is one, soul is united. Like Vedanta also, it said, where is the soul in body also? Then the Vedanta said, soul is like a needle, point of needle, the needle is there and there is the hole, small soul is like that. And then he said the soul is universal. Then soul is everywhere. Soul is in body, soul is in the each particle of body, and soul is outside. Then so soul is within us, soul is outside us. That's why soul never goes anywhere, soul never comes, soul never dies, soul never take birth. Soul is eternal. Then what our sanskaras, our mind is there. Our the illusory body, gross body, or settled body, or mental body, the sanskaras goes in that, but soul is eternal. Soul never goes anywhere. Soul is the God, soul is the truth, like air is everywhere. Like a soul, we feel soul is only in our heart, and because of that, we are surviving. But soul is inside, soul is outside. Soul is everywhere. Like God, he said, I am everywhere, means that is the soul, our soul, universal soul, and it is everywhere. We are also connected in that soul. But because of that, dot, small dot, blackness, means weakness is there. That's why we feel separated from the God, and then we become the individual drop. But when the soul gets clean, desireless, no impression, then we'll feel we are united, and that is Mehera. She was united with the God, sanskar less, no impression. That's why she comes again and again. Again and again she comes, because she is united with the God, universal soul. She united with the connected with the universal soul. That's why Baba said what he feel, he think. Mehera also thinks same thing, same time. Laila Majnu also, it was same thing, What Majnu used to think, Laila used to think same thing in same time, same period. That is the united soul. That's why in the inner journey, that is true. That is the truth. Soul is one. Soul is not divided. We feel that a small drop, we are the drop, is ocean. But when we'll merge into the ocean, we'll become the ocean. Nothing else but we'll merge into the ocean. And that is our process, that is our path to Meher Baba, to merge into the ocean. This drop will become the ocean. Jigar Muradabadi, he said that, very nicely, this drop, Ishrate Katre Ka Darya Mein Fana Hona. We have to destroy in Darya. This drop is there, But what is the drop? We have to destroy that drop, should merge into the Darya. But what process is there? Ishrate Katre Ka Darya Mein Fana Hona. Dard ka hath se gujarna dawa hona. But we want bearing suffering, countless suffering, and that is the remedy. And then that suffering, it will become the remedy. ईश्वरते कतरे का दरिया में फना होना, दर्द का हद से गुजरना दवा होना. And that pain, that suffering will become unbearable, uncontrollable, and that suffering will become remedy. That's why we want suffering, and suffering, pain and suffering, nothing else. And that suffering will become remedy. And the soul will get clean, and soul will become united, and soul will become God. Aham Brahmasmi. We are God, united. And then when the unity is there, then the Meherasi comes again and again, again and again. What is a difficulty in that, you know? Same God, same Mehera, same soul. We also come again and again. Okay, it is 8 o'clock. Then we'll do the prayer. जुबे एक 5 मिनट अब बेटा हम चैट के ऊपर है 5 मिनट के बाद हेलो हाँ 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 भेज दो बेटा हाँ मैं करता 10 मिनट हाँ उसको मैं बोलूंगा फोन करके और मैं बात करता हूँ हाँ हाँ चलिए ओके ओके चलो करो पर yeah what Habib number yeah Norman Jai Baba Norman yeah
Jai Baba Mehernath.
Jai Baba
Do you want to say it yourself or you want me to read it, Habib?
So Adi was standing beside me one day, and there was another Baba lover just beside me, and Adi, just out of the blue, he said, well, Baba told me not to tell anyone, but that the 5 perfect masters were the same 5 at the time of each Advent. So why he said that, I have no idea, but maybe it's along the lines of what you just explained.
Again I can
Yeah, so he's saying Adi.
yeah Adi senior
Yes.
yeah
But Baba said to Adi that the 5 perfect masters were the same one at each Advent. They came again and again, but he told Adi not to tell anyone that. They're the same. The 5 perfect masters were here before, and they came again as the 5 perfect masters. Is that what you mean? I think so. Perhaps that's on the lines of what you were saying about Mehera.
yeah similar that is the united soul same soul comes again and again and they do different part in life like us also 84 lakhs life and birth we come and every life you know we become we also attend the different life different parts sometimes we becomes male sometimes female sometimes poor sometimes rich sometimes you know this religion sometimes that religion sometimes belong to this country belong to that country and then at last you know impressionless we becomes and then we feel that yes Brahmasmi we are God. That's why same God same thing comes and then they act in different way perfect master they get the different duties different things and they attend that you know many times also he said you know just you know again the perfect master same perfect master they don't come in the body same thing same perfect masters you know once they come then they don't come again and again but inner journey if we see that like a same soul you know it comes you know because that is the universal soul you know and they attend the different work what work is given by God man you know they attend that. That's why perfect master also Baba said you know just today also the masters are there perfect masters are there but many they are in worldly activeness also they are doing something responsibility also worldly they are fulfilling and they are not declaring themselves the avatar perfect master Sadguru but when their need is there that time they will declare themselves you know as a perfect master but today they are hiding themselves you know
So is Mani one of the perfect masters?
yeah Manisi will become perfect master yeah
Oh.
she will become perfect master maybe she will get the duty also she will come on earth soul is
And we won't know.
what
We
you
won't
say
know. So she, but people won't know about the 5 perfect masters at this time in the shadow of the avatar.
Yeah, people, they don't know. That is true. That is true. Now today also many God intoxicated people are there, mast are there, walis are there, many peers are there, but we don't know anything, you know. We feel they are mentally disordered, mentally mad, you know. We don't know anything. Baba used to tell Baidul, Baba used to tell Paria. They used to go, they used to see the mast, but they did not know, you know, who is on what plane. They knew that, you know, they used to observe the person is must, but they never got the idea, you know, the must is on second plane or third plane. Baba used to tell that, you know. Many times, you know, when Baidul used to bring, Bharya used to scold Baidul, he is mentally a madman, and you brought the mad person to Baba. And when Bharya used to bring, Baidul used to scold Bharya, you brought the mentally cracked guy, he is a mentally disorder, he is not must, you know, but what I bring, you know, that person is must. I know everything because I smell the person and I get the idea of who is must. And they used to fight all the time, you know. Whatever Bharya used to bring, Baidul used to get upset with Bharya, and he used to say, no, no, you're what you brought, this guy is not must, he's mentally disordered. And Bharya used to say to Baidul, that is there, you know. Nobody knew perfectly. When they used to bring to Baba, Baba used to tell. Today, who is there to tell us? Nobody. Nobody is there to tell us, you know. Even we bring any mad guy and we feel that the guy is must. Many times we give food. When outside we see the person who sit under the tree, we do that, you know, but we don't know the person is must or mad. That is the thing. Again, Baba will come after 700 years, then we'll get that idea, that understanding, because Baba only, he explained about the must and about the inner journey, and that other avatars, when they came in past incarnation, they never explained in bulk, you know. But Meher Baba, he explained everything. After 700 years, Baba's the new advent. What Baba will discuss, explain, we don't know. But that is the difficulty. We don't know anything. We know nothing. God knows everything. But just we are trying to follow Him. That much is sufficient. You know, we don't have to search the must. Don't run after the must, because Baba told us, you know, just Baba is sufficient for us. He is enough for us. We don't want to run here and there with other. Even any must is there or any wali is there, peer is there. We don't have to do anything with anybody. Baba is there, it is sufficient. We can obey him and we can follow him. There is no need to put our concentration and focus towards this must and that must. Whatever we see in world, we are innocent, we don't know anything. Then why to run after the must and walis and peers? We should not run. But we are under Meher Baba. Meher Baba is taking care of us, and that is sufficient for us, you know. We don't want to go anywhere now. We are just in Baba's prison now. Then why to run here and there, you know? That's why even perfect master also comes. We don't have to do anything, you know, anything with them, you know, because Baba is taking care of us, you know. He's our caretaker, he's our master, and we don't need others, you know, other masters also. Baba was not allowing the monthly people also to go to the perfect master or his followers also. After they dropped their body, Baba never allowed them to go to the Sai Baba or Tajuddin Baba or Baba Jan. Baba never allowed people, you know, to go there. My mother, first time we came here in 1957, my mother used to go to the temples and that, you know, Baba, first order he gave, never attend any religious temple, never go to the temple or any function also. And that was the order to my mother. He used to give order to the particular people, not to the whole common people. Common people, they used to run from here to there to there because of their sanskaras. And Baba never said that, don't do this, don't do that. They used to tell Baba, we did this, we did that. Baba used to say, okay, do that. He never objected. He never said, you know, restricted, don't do that, because they are common people, worldly people. They come to Baba, they go to everywhere. That's why no restriction, no orders for them. But he gave the order to the particular people who is to follow the order of Baba, obedient of Baba. Baba used to tell them, not to whole world. Many people they used to come. Many people they used to do, meditation, yogas. One a very great poet from India, he came and he used to do whole night, the prayer in some secret room he constructed at home, and he used to sit in that, and he used to do the different yogas and this and that, and when he entered, came to Baba in Guru Prasad, and just he met Baba. Baba hugged him, and Baba told to him, what you are doing in your that sacred room, you can do same thing, and one day you will see my vision. Don't worry about that. And the guy shocked, he said, how you know that? Nobody knows that. What? Every night I sit in my room and I do that yogas, different type, that kundalini and this and that, many things he used to do that, and how you know? And he said, yes, he's something great because he understands everything. He reads the mind of people, He did not know Meher Baba is God, but he felt happy. And Baba said, what you are doing, you can do same thing the entire life, and that is the order for you. That is the obedience. That is the Baba, when people they become united with some practice, some traditional things. Baba used to say, same, repeat same thing, do that, and he used to tell that, and then one day you will find me, you will see my vision, like that. Baba used to tell that. Baba never objected that, don't do that, stop that. We do that, if we say anybody, no, 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 Baba said this and Baba said that. We don't have the understanding, outer understanding is there, but people they do that, stop this, don't do this, don't do that. That's why it is also difficult to give the instruction to the people, tell do this, don't do this, get married, not get to marry, and then afterwards the responsibility comes upon us. Why to take the burden of the world and worldly people? Whatever they want, they can do. They want to get married, they can get married. They want to divorce, they can divorce. Whatever they want, their property distribute. Why should we interfere? Some people they ask the question, do them, what should we do, and that, but that burden and that responsibility it comes upon us. That's why we should not involve with people. We should not do anything. What they want, their consciousness is there, their feeling is there. They can do according to that. We should not take the responsibility because we are totally zero. We don't know anything, and why to run? Mandli used to do that. Because Mandli, they have that authority. Baba has given that authority. After Mandli, I feel nobody is authorized to do such type of the act and such type of the thing. Mandli was different. They were God man. They become one with God man, and whatever they used to do, the responsibility also it used to go to upon them, and they were capable. We are not capable. That's why the garbage of the world we should not collect, and garbage collector we should not be. People are there, they have no mind, they have consciousness, they have feeling, they have understanding, outer understanding. According to that, they take their decision. Suggestion, if they ask, we can give the suggestion, if you feel good, you can follow. You don't feel good, don't follow, because we are not perfect, we don't know anything. But according to our consciousness, according to the Baba's message, sometimes people want a suggestion from us, advice. That advice we can give suggestion, but don't give the order, do this and do that, and don't divorce, and don't get married or get married. It is not our work. Baba has not given authority to us to do such type of the work. But many people now they started doing that. Many people they started doing that. We should not do, unnecessary. Baba is cleaning our sanskaras, and then again all garbage we are collecting from that, and what is the use of that? That's why what Baba said, we can follow, we can do, life will good, happiness is there. Otherwise it becomes more complicated and more burden. Okay, Avatar Meher Baba ki jai. We'll do the prayer. Beloved God.
Meher Baba ki jai.
Yes, yes. Avatar Meher Baba ki jai. God, help us all. Love you more and more and more and more and still yet more, till we become worthy of union with you, and help us all to hold fast Baba's Dhamma till the very end. अवतार मेहर बाबा की जय, अवतार मेहर बाबा की जय, अवतार मेहर
Baba ki jai.
जय बाबा जय बाबा
Jai
जय
Baba.
बाबा
Hey, Baba Mehernath, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you,
Wonderful.
thank
Thank you, Mehernath.
Thank you,
Thank
Jai
Mehernath.
Baba Mehernath, Jai Baba
Thank
all.
you.
you.
Thank
Hey,
you,
Baba.
Baba.
Baba
Love
Kadaji.
Jai
Jai
Baba.
Baba, Jai Baba.
Jai
There
बाबा
you are.
Jai Baba.
जय बाबा
Jai Baba.
जय
Jai Baba, everybody.
Jai Baba.
जय बाबा जय
Jai.
Baba, thank you, Jay Baba.
Thank you, Mother C. Jai Baba. Hi, Charlie. Jai Baba, Charlie.
Hi.
Jai Baba, everybody.
Jai Baba Freddy.
Jai Baba, Charlie. Jai Baba,
Good to see
जय
Jai.
you.
बाबा की जय,
Hey.
अवतार मेहर
Sorry,
बाबा
I was so
Baba
late.
Ki jai.
अवतार
Love it
मेहर
to me.
बाबा
Avtar Meher Baba ki jai.
I was on the Circle of Friends. They had the Artie there, so and I got delayed. I'm sorry I missed you, but I'm glad to
संडे
see you now.
next Sunday, coming Sunday.
Okay.
Okay. जय बाबा जय बाबा
Baba.
Jai Baba.
Jay Baba.
Jai Baba.
Something I don't know how to do. Jay
What
Baba.
happened? जय बाबा
Jay Baba Raj. Oh, there's Raj Kilnani. Just
राज जय
appeared.
बाबा जय बाबा राज
His sound is not on yet.
जय बाबा जय बाबा जय बाबा जय बाबा Okay. जय बाबा जय बाबा मेहर बाबा की जय, अवतार मेहर बाबा की जय, अवतार मेहर बाबा की जय, अवतार मेहर बाबा की जय, जय बाबा.
Raj, can you hear? He's connecting to audio now.